All right, symptoms for Vox Continentals that they need to be rebushed. Listen how loose, sloppy these keys are. That's a perfect example. You don't want to hear that. They're all loose and chattering. Here's one we just bushed. Completely quiet and tight. But these need to be done. They're very loose. So that's a symptom that you want to inspect and to see if you need new bushings. Alright, so we're going to remove the keys and then we're going to get to replacing the bushings. So these Vox keys are really hard to get out of these E-clips. So we have to make a bit of a leverage point to push up on. So we'll remove the keys and you'll notice this spring back here. You just want to remove it off the tab. Again, make a leverage point and then lift up on. See how loud and sloppy these are? So we're going to remove a few and then replace them. That one's real stiff. One more. Let me get that black one out first. There we go. Okay. And again, you'll notice in here these are rock hard. They're acting like part of the metal as opposed to part of the soft cushioning bushing that it's supposed to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove those. We're going to replace them. Ah, oh, these are awful. Hard as a rock. Okay. Now that you have these open, and you can see everything, the actuators, but what you want to do is you want to make sure they're level. Now I'm looking at these, and they're not level. If you could see it from this angle, I don't know, but they're bent down from all the years of playing hard on them without having a proper bushing on them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to level them back up again. There, that's a lot better. Once I've leveled them, then I'll throw the bushing on. Okay, good. And then to put the key back on, it's just the opposite of as if you took it off. Now you're going to want to put the whites on first. You know what? I'm going to put a little silicone on there. Alright, so we're just going to put a little silicone in here. Some of these are old and really crusty. Especially this one. Alright, so we'll put that on. And then we'll grab the spring. Bring that right. I'm doing this with my left hand so the camera can see, so it's, excuse me if I miss. Okay. There we have a nice quiet bushing. I'll put the next one on. Again, grab the end of the spring, place it right over the tab. Okay. And there we go. It's that simple. You remove them, you replace the bushing, you straighten out the arm of the Pratt & Reed key frame, the key comb, and You do that for all the problem bushings, and you'll have a nice new feeling organ. Alright, to make a note, if you'll notice the shoe down here that presses the plastic nylon actuator, this screw up here adjusts that shoe. What that shoe does is it determines how much pressure is going to be depressed upon the nylon actuator. And what that does is the actuator moves the contacts and engages the contacts into the bus bar. If that shoe is too far down, it's going to hold the contacts down against the ground, against the wrong bus bar. So it's imperative that you have that at the right angle, at the right position to give the right amount of momentum to those contacts. I'll lift this up. Here's another one you can see better, the shoe. I don't know if you can see that any better, but there's a shoe. It's a piece of felt that rides. It's almost like some kind of sled, and it's adjustable with this plastic I don't know, inner shoe inside the metal key frame that slides up and down. But I'm going to lift up the key bed now and show you the actuator once again. And if you take a look right in here, and you see how those contacts move. If that shoe is down too far, pressing on that actuator, what's going to happen is you're going to get a cipher. The notes will be stuck on the bus bar, and you don't want that. So if you hear that cipher, what you have to do is readjust that shoe, loosen it up and back it off a little bit. And this is what that screw is for. It's a tensioner onto the nylon actuator.